with your host, Ashley Little, as she welcomes her guest to the table.
Welcome to Creating Your Seat at the Table. I am your host, Ashley Little. A little bit about myself: corporate professional by day, entrepreneur by night, 5-time best-selling author, CEO and founder of Ashley Little Enterprises, LLC, owner and creator of Creative Broadcasting, and co-founder and owner of Talk Radio and TV Network, LLP. Tonight we have an amazing special VIP guest by the name of Robin Charles Living. A little bit about her. Robin Charles Living is a native of St. Martinville, Louisiana, and currently resides south of Atlanta, Georgia. She is a graduate of University of Louisiana Lafayette with a Bachelor of Arts in Sociology, and also a graduate of Full Sail University, where she obtained a Master of Science degree in entertainment business. Becoming a mother at only 15 years old and experiencing domestic violence at a young age were not a deterrent to her success, but instead were some of the circumstances that fueled her ambition to achieve the unimaginable. Robin found Unrivaled magazine in 2013 and has since featured interviews with many entrepreneurs and some of your favorite celebrities. Her vision is to build a mega platform that will provide others with opportunity to share their gifts and talents with the world in order to inspire. Robin has also helped many others turn their dreams into reality by connecting them with community resources and events when she also created the Beautiful Business Women Network in 2015, a digital hub for women. Most importantly, Robin is a wife and mother of 2 girls. She hopes to not only inspire her own daughters to follow their dreams, but also many other young women to do so as well. This is what inspired Robin to release her very first book this summer, You Can Be a Success Too. This book is a motivational success guide for overcoming adversity and achieving goals. Robin has a true passion: media, entertainment, and helping others. She has only begun to scratch the surface of what is yet to come. Robin plans to continue growing her brand and making vital connections by partnering with others who share a similar passion. Welcome to the table, the amazing Robin Charles Living.
Yay, thank you. That was an amazing introduction. Thank you for having me.
You are welcome. You are amazing, and I know that our listeners are going to learn some awesome nuggets from you tonight. So, Robin, please tell us more about your entrepreneur journey.
Oh, wow, yes. It has been quite interesting, to say the least. I started out in 2013 as an independent media outlet when I started Unrivaled magazine, and just basically having to adapt, having to change the wheel. We started out in print, and we kind of had to look at what was going on and switch over to a digital platform, which has been working well for us. But, just starting out as an entrepreneur, starting from the ground up, you definitely have to have thick skin. You definitely have to be able to adapt. You just have to be flexible and roll with the punches.
Yes, I love that. Roll with the punches, right? Being flexible, that's part of getting there, part of growing the entrepreneur journey, for us to be able to be open and think out the box, right?
Right, exactly.
So, Robin, you have a true passion for media, entertainment, and helping others. So please tell us more about your passion.
Yes, I absolutely love helping others. A lot of people would come to me and ask, do I know such and such, or how to get in touch with such and such, or even just what resources are available. So I said, and it was mainly a lot of women, different backgrounds. Some were entrepreneurs, some were corporate, but it was a lot of women that would come to me and just ask how I can help them. So I said, well, let me create this digital hub, the Beautiful Business Women Network, and this is where we just share resources, we do events, we network, and, just support one another and just letting each other know that, hey, I may not have it all together, but someone else may have a resource that can help connect the dots, connect the pieces. And so far it has been growing. A lot of ladies have joined. We have a digital network online via social media, and we connect, like I said, through community events as well and meet in person. So it's been amazing. Been an amazing journey.
Well, I love that you are a giver and you creating that space to be able to connect women, with community resources to help them get to the next level, because I'm a big believer that we all can win. So let's talk more about collaboration over competition. What are your thoughts?
I'm all for it. I mean, you can do so much more by collaborating instead of, looking at this person, hey, you do the same thing I do. Now we have to be in competition. Why not get together and share resources? Why not get together and share ideas and see how we can, help each other grow? So I'm all for collaboration. Competition it's a no-go.
Absolutely, and collaboration is essential with getting to the next level. And I think a lot of people, some people have their fears about that, but if your dream is just you by yourself, it's not big enough.
Exactly, and what's for you is for you. No two people are the same. We can have 3 media personalities. No 3 media personalities are going to bring the same thing to the table. No 3 media personalities will conduct interviews the same way. So everybody's different. Everyone has their own, talents to offer. So that's why I always, look at it like there should never, ever be a time where someone is looking at someone else's competition. Like they say, your competition should be yourself. That's right. Your biggest competition.
Right. You should only be competing with yourself to be better than that. Right. I wish more people would understand that.
Yes. So true. So true.
So you are the CEO and founder of Unrivaled Magazine. Please tell us more about your amazing magazine and how we can support and get involved.
Yes. So, like I said, we started out in 2013. We actually started out as a hair magazine. So we started out mainly targeting those that were in the beauty industry and things like that. But as we noticed the growth and started getting invited to cover different events outside of the hair industry, we decided to really branch off and cover all things entertainment and entrepreneurship. And we do a lot of live event coverage, red carpet events, award shows, movie premieres, fundraisers, just about any type of event that you can imagine. We go out and try to get the exclusive. And we have a website. It's www.unrivaledmagazine.com, and that's where you can go to, get the latest on what we have going on. We're also on Facebook at Unrivaled Magazine and on Instagram at Unrivaled Mag.
I love that. So please follow her amazing magazine. So how can listeners, if they want to be featured or they want to, collaborate or partner with you, Robin, how can they do that?
Yes, if they are interested in being featured, the first step would be to either go to our page, our website, in the contact bar and submit an inquiry, or you can also email unrivaledpr@gmail.com and submit a bio and your information for us to review and see if you would be a good fit for the outlet. Very simple.
So listeners, definitely follow and connect with her. If you're looking to work with her, collaborate with her, be featured, definitely send her an email today. I tell people, shoot your shot.
Yes.
I'm a big believer in
that. Yes, absolutely. Shoot your shot.
Yes. So, Robin, you are also the founder of the Beautiful Black Business Network. So let's talk more about your organization and how we can support. And what are the requirements? Is there a fee to be a part of the network? Tell us more about that.
Okay, it's the Beautiful Businesswomen Network, and there's no fee. Basically, we just ask that the women that are wanting to join just have a similar mind, a like-minded end goal in mind, so that they can connect with the other ladies, which is supporting which is not being negative, not, being messy. We don't tolerate any type of negative energy and drama. So it's just basically you just have to be a woman that's wanting to connect with other women, helping other women, sharing resources. Give and take is all about give and take. So, you're getting something and you're bringing something to the table. And we mainly connect in a Facebook group, which it is private. So whenever you go to request to be in a group, there is a series of questions that you need to answer. It just asks what your goals are, what do you look to get out the group, and what do you do? Are you in corporate? Are you an entrepreneur? Just to give us an idea of, your intentions. But other than that, it's pretty simple. There's no fee or anything of that nature. We're just looking to connect and help women, get the resources and share resources with them as well.
I just want to commend you for creating that space, because that's pretty amazing,
Thank
right?
you.
That's pretty amazing because,
Thank you.
Especially when, like you stated, you creating that type of environment where, okay, it's safe, you're okay, we can collaborate, we can win together. That's so important.
Absolutely, and I've seen there was a need for it. A lot of the times I would be like, it would be just so amazing if I could connect with like-minded women. It would be so amazing if we all, were trying to achieve and looking to help each other. So I said, why not? Let's go ahead and create something like this so that we all can, have a shot at winning.
So for our listeners that are listening, definitely go join the Beautiful Business Women Network today. Join it today.
Absolutely.
Okay, get involved, because we are better together than we are apart. So get involved and start collaborating. Make 2020 the year of collaboration.
Absolutely, I love it. Yes.
So, Robin, let's talk about the media industry, because you're a trailblazer in the media industry. So what is some advice you would give to listeners who are aspiring to grow in the media industry?
Okay. Well, starting off, it's a lot of, you'll definitely have to put in a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, especially if you're starting from the bottom and building your own platform. You'll get a lot of no's. You'll get more no's than yes in the beginning, because a lot of people don't know you or they're not familiar with your work. So you just have to be very persistent. That's the main thing that I want to share, persistence, because I'll share a story. I applied for media credentials to cover Essence Festival, I think maybe 4 years in a row, and I kept getting turned down. And finally, on the 5th year, I got the approval to cover Essence Festival, and it was the same for a few different large-scale events. So, some people, they'll get discouraged, or they'll feel like they're not good enough or their outlet is not big enough. But in reality, you just have to keep doing the work. You have to work harder. So use those no's as something to inspire you and, fuel your passion to go harder. So be persistent. Don't let the no's, get you discouraged, and use those no's to fuel your passion. Go harder. Don't ever give up. That's what I would give advice to any aspiring media personality.
Don't let the no's discourage you. Keep going. I love that.
Absolutely.
So for our listeners that are listening, if you want to grow in the media, you have to be okay with rejection. But that's with anything, though. You got to be okay with that and just be able to put yourself out there, like you stated, and don't be afraid. You just, shoot your shot. I can't say that enough.
Right. That's the most important thing, because, you won't know. You won't know if you don't show up. You have to show up for different opportunities, and, even like you say, shoot your shot, give it a try. If you get a no, okay, fine. Try again or try another route, but, at least you know that you tried.
And I love asking media experts this question. What are some of the pros and cons of the media industry?
Oh my. Some of the pros and cons. I mean, one of the main pros is that you can, reach a lot of people. Of course, different outlets have different audiences, but, just being able to touch people that you aren't in the same city with, in the same state, sometimes even the same country, just having access to a large audience is power in itself. One of the cons, especially nowadays with social media, a lot of things get shared that either aren't facts, aren't true, or just negative, and then it starts to trend, and it can become part of like a bullying type situation for certain people. So it's kind of like you have to look at it from both angles and, just kind of make the best of it, because it can be a double-edged sword at times. It can definitely be a double-edged sword.
Yes, it can. And I agree with you on the connecting and building those relationships. That's the fun. That's one of the biggest pros, right? Connecting and building those relationships.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Very important.
Well, congratulations on working the Essence Entrepreneur Summit this weekend. That is huge. So tell us more about this amazing opportunity, Robin.
Thank you. Yes, I was approached, and going back to building relationships, I actually covered an event here in Atlanta. I think it was One Music Fest, and connected with one of the ladies in production, and I guess she was impressed by my professionalism and how I conduct myself, because she contacted me, say, hey, we're having this event that's coming to Atlanta. It's going to be the first time, one of its kind here. Would you be interested in working? And I was like, absolutely, absolutely. So I'll be behind the scenes on this one, working as a talent manager. So I'm very excited about that.
Whoa, that is amazing. And, basically that one conversation opened up so many doors. Can you talk more about that?
Yes. I mean, just building these relationships, as we stated, it is very important, because a lot of the times, even if you're talented, but no one knows who you are, what you have to offer, sometimes you won't be able to see those doors opening. So sometimes you do have to kind of put yourself out there. And like I said earlier, you have to show up. And when you show up, always put your best foot forward, always be professional, leave a good and lasting impression. These are just some of the things that have worked for me, and I'm sure many others, because I was definitely surprised when I was asked about taking part in this opportunity, and I was very excited, because that is an opportunity for me to further grow and getting connections, and also expand in different areas. You always want to look to elevate, look to innovate, and just not stay in a box. So, yep, I was very happy about that.
So for our listeners that are, trying to, book different events and trying to really get out there, what are some strategies you would give them, in order to get in some of these rooms? I know building relationships is one of them, but what are some other strategies that you have found that was helpful for you?
Oh, the main thing I would say is do your research. Do your research. If there's an event that you are interested in attending or covering or taking part in, you definitely want to do your research, see who is putting on the event, most importantly, see who's handling the media and the PR, and just kind of look at the different events that they have done before, look at the code of conduct, and, reach out professionally and state your intentions, have everything together whenever you approach them, because they're normally going to ask about your audience. They're going to ask about, your website. So just make sure you have all that information ready, do your research, and reach out and make the connection. And don't, like I said earlier, don't be afraid. Even if you are told no, that doesn't mean anything. Just, at least you reached out, and maybe next time, they'll remember you and say, okay, this young lady or this young man reached out last time. They were very professional. We were unable to accommodate them last year, but we may be able to accommodate them this year. So do your research. Do your research.
Yes, I love everything that you said, but the main thing is, for our listeners, do your research.
Absolutely.
Do your research and show up. So, Robin, I asked all of my guests this question, and you built multiple tables for yourself. How did you create your seat at the table?
How did I create my seat at the table? Being fearless, just having a tenacity to keep going, not giving up. That was one of the main things, because whenever you start out, it's going to be hard. It may seem intimidating. It may seem overwhelming. But in order to, build your own seat or your own table, you definitely have to have the tenacity and keep going. Be relentless in everything that you do. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's not easy by any means. It's definitely not easy to create something of your own or build something of your own. It's easier to become a part of something that's already established. So whenever you're trying to create your own lane or a new company, a new business, you're basically starting from ground zero, and that takes a lot of work.
And I love that you said be relentless. You got to be determined. Regardless of who's supporting you or who said what, you got to be determined. I love that you said be relentless.
You have to. Yes. Absolutely.
So what did failure teach you on your journey? A lot of people don't like to go through the process, but that's part of getting to the next level. So what did failure teach you?
Well, you learn a lot about yourself through failure, and sometimes, even the best of us, we will have these moments where we second-guess ourselves or start to question certain things, like, am I really supposed to be doing this, or is this really supposed to be going on, or am I supposed to be doing something else? But failure just really taught me, how to really just go back and reinvent the wheel. I like to tell people that it's okay to change the plans maybe a little bit, but never the goal. If you have an ultimate goal or something that you want to achieve in life, it's okay to take alternate routes to get there or change the plans, but never, keep your goal, stay true to your goal, and just, go back. If you have to reinvent the wheel, make slight alterations, make changes, do that. But stay true to your goal. That's what failure has taught me, that I can be flexible. I can go back and, erase some things and try it differently until I get it right. So, just go ahead and keep going.
Yeah, keep going. I love that. Keep going. So you're very successful. So what did success teach you?
What did success teach me?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, my. And I would say success also it has a different meaning to different people. So success is definitely in the eyes of the beholder. Success taught me that people will have their different opinions, and they will look at you and some people will support you, and others, no matter how successful you may seem to others, they still won't ever, look at you that way. So success taught me that it's really up to you, and what do you consider to be successful, not what others consider to be successful. Because for some people, they may equivalent success with having a certain amount of money. Others may look at it on the different lives you touch. So it's just in the eyes of the beholder. So if you feel that you are truly successful by the impact that you have made and you're satisfied with that, then you're successful regardless of what anyone else has to say or think about it.
Right, because everybody's version of success is different. So I'm glad you shed light on that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So we are in fourth quarter. We are a couple weeks away from a new decade. So
yes,
what
oh
can
my
we
God.
expect from you the rest of 2019? I mean, I already know you got a big weekend ahead of you, ahead of us.
Yeah.
So what else, Robin? What else?
All right. I mean, just finishing up strong, finishing up the rest of 2019 strong, tying up those last events before the holidays, just making sure that I'm ready to hit the ground running, just basically planning, plan ahead, like what's next for 2020, the first quarter of 2020. Already have some things lined up and some different events and ideas. So basically just planning, finishing up strong, planning, and tying up loose ends is what's left for me in 2019.
I love that. Yes, finish strong, and congratulations in advance with all the great things that you have going on. And I can't wait to see all of the great things God is going to birth in your life in the new decade of 2020.
Thank you so much. I truly appreciate that.
You are welcome. So will you please tell our listeners, Robin, how they can follow you and connect with you on all social media platforms?
Mm-hmm. Well, you can connect with me on all social media platforms. Well, on Instagram, it's at It's Robin L. It's Robin L. And on social media is Media Mogul. On Facebook, it's Media Mogul Robin L. And as I said earlier, too, you can also connect with me via www.unrivaledmagazine.com, which is my magazine's website.
So definitely connect with Robin. As I stated, she's definitely somebody to know. She's a trailblazer in this media industry. She's doing amazing. So definitely connect with her and follow her. Robin, I would like to thank you for taking time out of your very, very busy schedule to come to the table.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you for having me. I'm definitely honored for this opportunity.
And I am honored to have you at the table. This has been an amazing interview. Can't wait to invite you back.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, I'll be ready. I'll be ready when you are.
Yes, and I look forward, Robin, to collaborating and working with you.
Absolutely. Let's do it. 2020, year of collaborations. Yes. Yes.
Yes, year of collaborations. I love it. So talk with
Let's
you
do
soon,
it.
and I pray you have an amazing eventful weekend. It's an event.
Thank you. Thank you. I receive it. I receive those blessings. Thank you so much.
You are welcome. So I would like to give a special thanks to Tammy Collins Marquis and John Schamberger. I would also like to give a special thanks to Author Kimberly McLemore and my intern Sarah from Tennessee State University and my intern Vontaria from Winston-Salem State University. You all may follow me on Facebook at Ashley Little and on Instagram at _Ashley A. Little. Thank you.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Creating Your Seat at the Table, where Ashley speaks with corporate professionals, celebrities, entrepreneurs, authors, and speakers who are transitioning or have transitioned to entrepreneurship.